hello there.
Bend over backward and over again. I'm jumping rules, so you don't have to. Making you smile as long as I can. Storm clouds are coming, and it's best if you prepare. If we get tomorrow, promise I can try. Give you love to borrow, just to get us by. And sometime when you're ready, soften up the blow. Our love was never made to last. I don't wanna give you back to hold on to. To hold on too many takers, not enough give. I let you lose it, cover your bruises. So if we get tomorrow, I promise I can try. Give you love to borrow, just to get us by. Sometime when you're ready, I'll soften up the blow. Our love was never made to last. I don't wanna give you back to hold on to. So if we get tomorrow, I promise I can try. Give you love to borrow, it's just to get us by. And sometime when you're ready, I'll soften up the blow. Our love was never made to last, and I don't wanna give you back to hold on to. To hold on to. To hold on to.
Alright, let's finish Nobody Wants to Die.
think I've maybe got another hour or so to go with this. And then I think we're going to do Conker's Bad Fur Day next, which wasn't expected. Not tonight, next stream. Okay. It's gonna skip. Oh, didn't even skip while we loaded shaders then. Brilliant. Continue.
The silence in my earpiece was even more overwhelming than my own stupidity. When I was gallivanting in hell, the murderer emerged from there to get Sarah. How could I let myself be tricked like this?
Okay. I can't even remember where we're up to in the story. We'll work it out.
Never revolved around you, idiot. If someone says that, they're fucking with you. Remember that already.
Slum, Liberty Island. Okay.
More or less where she lived, but not how she lived. I would say below poverty line. If not for the fact that I've crossed the poverty line 100 levels up. Somehow I have to find her. Oh, they even have a bar here. Focus, James.
No, let's just go to the bar.
Sarah needs electricity, and lots of it. These converters look new. Let's see. These cables come out of the converter. Sarah, where are you?
So let's follow the cables.
Even from here, you can smell the deadly stench of the slums. How can you live here? It doesn't seem connected to the net. Damn it. Electric current powers up the antenna.
Probably.
Must be operational. Sarah needs to communicate somehow.
How can you tell that the dish is
Get a closer
operational by
look.
looking at it? It's not how dishes like that work.
Lady Liberty, down in the dirt. At least she stayed right here with her people. No one else did. What if the cables draws the most of it?
Alright. Nice collision.
It has to be here. I hope I'm not too late. Sarah?
No option to knock, they're just going to break it down.
The murderer wanted to pull me into a maze, get me drunk with fear. But I had nothing to lose, and had been drunk already for a week.
Sarah going to be the murderer? Or have we already worked that out and we're just missing it?
What is this place?
Oh shit.
Oh, fuck!
I can't carry that. Can't open the door. Oh, I'm a dumbass. Am I gonna open something and Sarah's gonna be one of these mannequins and scare the absolute shit out of me? Ah, I missed the stairs. I wanted to check the stairs out.
What the hell?
You thought I'd be an easy target?
Police, don't shoot! Put the gun down, now!
Right. Then we live happily ever after.
What do you really want?
For you to realize you're making a huge mistake.
You mean me, right?
Drop your weapon and get out! I'm counting to 3. 1!
Let's settle this one-on-one!
Fuck. Nice reaction times there.
James, can you hear me?
What the fuck?
Okay. Cool it now. It's me, Sarah. We're good. Just relax.
What in the actual fuck's going on?
I thought some junkie broke into my house. Sorry.
What the fuck is she tattooing on me? Or is she healing me?
I'm almost finished stitching you up.
Could you
Her
almost
voice
finish
does not
faster?
match her body.
How'd you find me?
You know I'm a detective, right?
I didn't think anyone would bother trying to find me.
Ow, 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 ow.
Stay still. Why did you come here?
When we lost contact, I thought he got you.
So that's why you busted in here like a psycho on a hunch?
A little more than a hunch.
Meaning?
I have some questions, too. One, actually. You should be in your first shell. The comfortable and efficient one. What the hell have you gotten yourself into? And you're smoking, too. Someone's fallen into bad company here.
His body must have been through half a century of addiction. It'll drop dead before I get used to it.
You're in your
That's why it doesn't light up.
30s, right?
29.
My bad.
My family thinks I'm away. I got the best synthesizer, remote work equipment. I didn't have to explain myself to anyone. And then fucking James Kara had to waltz in here and ruin everything.
I'm good at that. So what have you gotten yourself into?
It's a long story and complicated.
Good thing I'm a professional at complicated stories. Talk.
I didn't want to, but I had no choice. I did something sketchy, but otherwise...
It's all right. You can trust me.
Okay.
Just got you that rip
I
on-
rented my body on the black market.
Sarah, what was your motive?
Motive? Seriously?
I'm not judging. I just...
What is this, an interrogation? No, fuck you.
Old museum. Okay.
Bioresurrection. Scientists have painstakingly developed a formula of plant nutrients, which can resurrect any plant, even with the smallest amount of sunlight. Soon, living museums will bloom again.
Practical guide to sculpture.
Citizens, I assure you we care about the environment as much as we care about the development and availability of Icarite technology. And so, as your president, I promise you this. On Mother Earth Day, April 22nd, 2088, we will reconstruct every plant down to the smallest and make cities bloom again. Not out of town, not in museums, right here on Liberty Island. I give you my word as president. The symbol of America will grow among proud trees. I see the...
Nah. Whatever. They the photos I took? Yeah, they must be.
What fucking emotions management issues?
Tips for cooperation. Don't mention the wife. Don't argue or distract him. He abuses alcohol. The problem of emotion management. Okay.
(2071) Green Bank. Acid rains ravaging our planet will not cause the extinction of the flora. The new project involves collecting bulbs in seeds and temporarily creating holographic facsimiles of all plants. The real, most exquisite specimens of flora will still be on display in the roof sections of the living museums.
More chickens.
What an eyesore.
Did you say anything?
No, nothing. Lovely sculptures.
Get it? I saw. Ten secrets of recycled art.
What are these figurines?
They're memories.
Mannequins.
I've read that after an Icarite transplant,
these figurines,
especially
okay.
an illegal one, some can be lost. That one's the most valuable. One night, when the acid rain was bad,
Acid
Taylor
right?
and I hid upstairs, where you came in. And back then, it was just a 2 by 3 foot hole that ended in a wall of rubble. And instead of sitting in the cold with her teeth chattering like any normal person, Taylor started fiddling with the flashlight. And then something flashed in the pile of rubble, so we started digging. And we dug until we unearthed this little Statue of Liberty figurine. It was beaten up, but it looked valuable. And we fenced it right away. And we came back here hoping to find more.
Who's Taylor?
Yeah. I was going to ask that question, but I wasn't sure if I just missed it in the story so far.
Greatest treasure in this dump. We found out there used to be a museum here. So we dug more. Day after day, till our hands were bloody. We kept digging. For normal people, it's a portrait of misery, desperation. But for Taylor, we were adventurers on a fucking treasure hunt. We glued, fixed, and sold everything we found. Would you believe we excavated this whole place like a pair of underage slum archaeologists?
Must have taken a while.
Almost 5 years, but it was our livelihood. We were dirt poor and surrounded by dirt, but we felt rich. At least until Taylor tricked me. 8 years ago, give or take a few days.
Your sister?
No. We were in love. I remember exactly when she tricked me, because it was when I turned 21. First subscription. And Taylor paid for it for me. She did it behind my fucking back.
Bitch.
She only thought of others, never herself. She's selfless to a fault. After a month, her subscription expired. We were broke. There was no one to help her. She wound up in the bank. And the body went to auction. And that's why I have to get her out. No matter what it takes. You're the detective. Now you know my motive.
Oh, fuck! Damn it. Got any ambrosia anywhere? Anything higher octane?
I'll pour us something. Or you can also help yourself to ambrosia in the bedroom.
Is that a choice? Synchronization, the key to happiness. Okay.
Blood tests. From the beginning of the month.
Okay. Body confiscation. Oh, that's Taylor. Okay. Snoop first. Snoop the bedroom before we get in the medicine cabinet. Okay. Ooh, pretty. There's another chicken.
I remember it. This is older than
Chicken
me.
of justice. Who's Max, Dario, and Peter? My last will, Max, Dario, and Peter, you deserve answers, lots of them, but first you deserve an apology. I lied to you. I haven't gone anywhere. I tried everything to get Taylor out. I didn't want you involved because it was too dangerous. The fact that you're reading this is proof. I'm sorry I left you. Sorry I didn't say anything, and sorry I didn't make it. I only ask one thing, and I've thought about it carefully. If I can't live without Taylor, I want to dream with her. I believe we'll dream together in the bank. Don't pull me out. Love, Sarah. P.S. I sorted everything for you. The items are below, marked with your names. Everything else can be thrown away, sold, or divided equally. Okay. Did they must have had kids. Clearly. Peter's as tall as I am, 6 foot. She wheel her ass to now. She is.
James, aren't you afraid your memories will eventually fade away?
Lucky me. Mine don't fade. They haunt me. More literally than I'd like.
You must have some good ones. At least one.
I think
We're
keeps
at the
bumping while
movies,
I'm watching a movie.
Rachel tries to convince me it's a crime flick she's already seen. They were all the same to her. And of course, she's teasing me, and I'm trying to watch the fucking movie. Right now, I'd give anything to be sitting there next to her. I'd focus all my attention on her.
Maybe then you wouldn't remember it. Maybe it's the imperfect moments that create the most precious memories.
What are we drinking to? How did you end up with police? One room is well secured. Have you read Chicken of Justice?
Have you read Chicken of Justice?
There is no way you know this.
The last of his kind. He could give up, but he fights for a better world for the rest of us. A true hero.
Oh, I don't believe it. My brother Dario was crazy about
Oh,
him.
brother.
Did Dario also write riddles? There was one on the back of the book.
Yes.
see it.
The Chicken of Justice could only be summoned by solving one.
This one room, the bedroom, is totally secure.
It's a slum, but I gotta be able to close my eyes sometimes. It's possible to break in there with enough effort, but I'd have time to be awake and ready.
And shoot the shelf above the burglar?
I'd have time to reload and finish the piece of shit.
In the middle of the room was a bunch of files with names.
Can't you respect anyone else's privacy?
I went
I
through all
said
your
none
shit,
of the
lady.
siblings knew. If something went wrong, I prepared myself for it.
But what's one have to do with the other?
I sorted things out for them and left a will that made it clear I believed Taylor and I would be in heaven at the bank.
Looks like you covered all the bases. Nice work.
Thanks. I try.
I hope this isn't a tough question. Sarah, how are Max, Dario, and Peter now?
I wasn't talking...
I saw the name on the cabinets. Did they...
Don't worry. They're all alive and doing pretty well. They rented a legal apartment, floor 40. They have better air than here. Bodies wear out slower.
So how did a slum girl get this job?
Maybe you got yours. I had to work for it.
I had a bit of a head start thanks to my sports career, but it didn't come out of nowhere either. From a previous life. I earned it.
You must have had a hard time.
Our apartment come from Taylor. What?
Did our department come for
Our
Taylor?
Oh,
department.
Yes.
So
I'm not reading that.
Did I join you? Maybe I wanted to take control? Of some sort. I decided I was never going to be powerless like that again. I'm just a liaison, but I already know when and where they move.
Which agent?
You know
I
who
bet
it
it's
was?
his boss.
Which one of us came for Taylor?
It was hard to resist the temptation to check it out.
The chief.
Gonna get some revenge?
He was so ordinary. A regular agent.
Okay.
To really get justice, I'd have to get revenge on this whole sick fucking system.
Then how about we get revenge on this whole sick fucking system?
Like that's possible.
What if it was?
Wait, what kind of bullshit is that? Are you accusing me of something?
Just curious. What are we drinking to?
Well, you're the expert. Sit down and make a toast.
You're the expert. It's funny.
Bottoms up. To... honesty. I think we're gonna need it.
Okay.
What are you renting the body for?
A surrogate. For some rich broad. A good one, I hope.
Sarah, please tell me it's not Jane Salma. I found her file.
Calm down. I checked her. I got to her. She had a similar case before, and they couldn't prove anything, even with plenty of evidence.
Damn it.
The arrangement came from me. She had the dough, I had the body with the right biological conditions, plus I could cover for her. That's why I know she's not a suspect.
Are you fucking nuts?
I'm risking everything for you, shithead. Do you understand that? The whole world doesn't revolve around you.
I don't think the whole world.
So trust me, like I trusted you.
All right. So you rented your body. Where did you get this one? The current model.
Salma said it was recycled.
A recycled body.
Give one to me.
No. A recycled body? After what I've seen, that's hard to swallow. They must have put someone on ice for you to get it.
No. Somebody bought a new body, and no one wanted this one.
We can scan the shell and check.
There's no need, really. Let's not.
And that's what I thought. Hypocrite. You need to see the big picture of what you've gotten yourself into.
James, I have nightmares. Every single fucking night. I see her in them.
Welcome to the club.
Every morning, I wake up from them and Taylor can't. And it haunts me. What if she's trapped there in an endless nightmare?
They're your nightmares, not hers. You're projecting your fears where they don't exist. And you have to deal with them.
James, I have to save her.
What's she twitching
Fuck.
out? What's she doing?
You understand?
Fuck's sake,
I'm
Sarah.
just gonna keep giving her a hard
We
time.
were supposed to be the good guys, remember? You believed there were lines we never cross.
What are you saying?
Maybe you should stop before it's too late.
Yeah? Just let her rot in the bank? After what she gave for me?
A few years is a lot to you. But you have eternity to pull her out. Keep going like this, and you might never get the chance to spring her.
Fuck off.
The truth hurts, huh? Take it or leave it. Dress your finger.
I can handle it.
Where's she what the fuck happened to her finger? She was scratching the desk like a tweaker and now her finger's fucked. Where's she going? Actually, I want to go see what was the riddle on the back of the chicken book.
And you? Why'd you become a cop?
Oh, please, it's not worth going into. Sarah, we need to start investigating.
It's time to move the
Just a
investigation
minute.
forward.
Not so fast. One more question. A basic one.
Yeah,
Why don't you tell me why you stormed in here like a lunatic?
I told you. I thought you were in danger.
Based on what? Did something happen when we lost contact?
Mm-hmm. Can you fire up the board here?
No.
We'll do it the old way then. In the meantime, I'll summarize the Red Room for you.
The Red Room?
It's a piece of fucked up history. Better buckle up.
I can't believe all this evidence. You were right from the start.
Seriously? What surprises you most?
That's not what I meant. But the
What was the
murderer
point?
was behind everything from the beginning. Did he take over his body?
Strong assumption. We better go one step at a time.
Now? You're going to
shit.
get skeptical now?
I just want to sort it out.
Okay. Where do we start? James, I managed to get what was in Green's safe. There were recordings of his synchro tests and a ton of private notes. It's pretty unusual.
Upload.
How did you describe it? That you're losing control of yourself? It's a kind of consciousness erosion. We'll increase the dose of ambrosia and the amount of synchro tests. Should help.
I need something better.
We don't have anything else yet. I'm working on it.
It's one big joke.
Selma sounds familiar, don't you think?
Something linking the
I thought she was gonna
killer.
get herself a synthesizer.
Any indication the killer took control? What's the point of a plot that linked Green's case to the Icarus shooting?
I learned this was the plan for the next 100 years. Numerous attempts to save what we have in this system.
And our system isn't perfect? At least for them.
It turns out not to be the case. Apparently, every prediction ended in disaster. Both died on dates shown on the symbols.
The problem is that Green's date of death was carved long ago. His own transfer machine. I can't even get my shit together after 3.
This explains his problems. They were his own doing.
How do you deal with that kind of desynchro?
And how do you deal with it?
I don't know if I'm the best example.
If synchro tests have a positive effect, then maybe there is something that does the opposite.
Frequent transfers exacerbated Green's massive desynchronization. Do we have any evidence that someone could have used his weaponized weekend psyche and influenced him?
Why didn't we have... There may be no evidence that they made a transfer of consciousness at the time of the incident, but his behavior...
I know, it's damn suspicious. Let's just put it together piece by piece.
Okay. What was the point of a plot that links? What was the point of the plot? Hey mate, your little game. Did you work on this? I'm gonna butcher your name. Polish Zaichu? Oh, you did. That's cool, man. What was your role? You did animations on it, did you? I certainly, I wouldn't say fellow animator. Chris. Hey, Chris. Yeah. I struggled with performance early on, but that was more my stream was screwing up. So I've done a reinstall and I've been playing the last couple of nights and it's been running really nice. But it's a running joke on my stream that I play a game and I don't follow the story. So I'm at the tail end. Normally I've got people here with me, so there's normally chit chat and stuff going on, so I don't follow the story. But so far, like, I'm finding it. I like it. Like, yeah. It's not my normal sort of game, but I've enjoyed it so far. The atmosphere is really cool. I really like the whole like cyberpunk 1950s Art Deco vibe. That's kind of cool. Now I think I'm towards the end of the game. I think I'm at the back end of the story, so planning on getting it finished tonight. How big was the team that worked on this? Is it the first game that you guys have made? Okay. Yeah, it is the first. Very cool. Got another one in the works. I hope this has been. I assume this has been pretty successful for you guys.
When I think that they really use the.
At least the motherfucker's dead.
Everyone like him deserved it.
It's not it.
If only the innocent could take such revenge.
The world would be a better place.
I like this, what would you call it? It's almost like an evidence board type animation, mechanic that you got going here as well. 30 people, that's cool. Hey, Islam. This is not Elden Ring. I finished Elden Ring. I don't know if you saw. Have you played Elden Ring?
Lots of familiar
the
faces,
final boss
but
took me
compared to
395
Green, they're
deaths.
small fry.
It's their mouth that spits
No, you
out
need.
lies
I
that
reckon you'd be into
millions
it. I
eat
reckon
up.
you'd dig it. It's a WoW Ray boss. I watched a YouTube video of Bloodborne recently. Bloodborne looks cool. I don't know how I missed that game the first time around.
Fucking Demmer.
Oh,
And I haven't
heard
played
that
Demon
before.
Souls.
Good to know you
And
still
I haven't
have
played. In
feelings
fact,
for
I haven't
them.
played any of the Souls games. I do have a couple of them though. In fact, I installed Sekiro the other day, so I was going to play that soon. Okay. I'm just going to
It all
try and
comes
guess
down
my
to
way out
this.
of this one.
Fucking
I'm not sure what's
why?
going on.
Art for art's sake?
This is what I was saying. I play these games and I don't follow the story. Yeah, I think Sekiro is a different style of game to Elden Ring. Like different combat. I think Sekiro is more based around parrying.
They didn't die because
Where,
of money.
Yeah, they had plenty of it.
Yeah, Elden
Had to
Ring
be
I was
another
just
reason.
hack and slash. I think I upset some people about how well I did with so little skill in Elden Ring. Famous Boyle and fucking Park plotted in the same lounge with Roy from the stadiums and Miller from the security company. Okay. 4 of them were scheming some new taxes trying to cover their asses. The death is significant. The taxes don't explain it. There has to be more to it. What though?
I'm getting used to the big names of the corpses at our feet. What are they doing there? Apart from the obvious.
Together they worked on how to calm the riots, how to use the Fourth Estate.
Oh, you're on
Who knows if they would
Valorant.
have failed.
Dickheads.
Without me talking too much about it, are you aware of Deathloop? And have you got access yet? Google, I won't talk about it on stream, but if you Google Valve Deathloop, Deadlock. Jesus, I'll get it right in a second. Deadlock. Just give that a quick Google, and if you want it, let me know. But it's a MOBA hero shooter like Valorant and Overwatch, a new Valve game. It's not announced, but somehow has a lot of people playing it. What are we doing here? All major players scheming for power and money at the expense of the little people. Why did Green get them all killed? Nope.
You're telling me these are the only people who can deal with the chaos in this city?
Am I? No. But I think that's what Green
you-
is trying to tell
I
us.
got you on Steam.
Do you buy it?
If I don't have you on
This
Steam yet,
motherfucker knew
just
corruption and
hit
power
me up
like
from
no
my
one
link.
else. Okay.
There should be a link to
Whether
my
it was
account
Green's will
on my
or
Twitch
someone
page
else
there.
was pulling the strings. Why did Green have to die?
I see at least two, no,
Oh, I
three
do?
possibilities.
Can you be more specific, Miss Detective?
I'm throwing them in.
Okay, so those two bits of evidence have linked up. Why did Green have to die?
Like I said, I have at least three hypotheses.
Seems like Green's
Yes,
death was
ma'am.
planned for a long time. To what end?
Since the most influential players are more or less dead, their seats are up for grabs. The whole thing may simply have been about tearing the city apart.
Something to
It
seize
would take
power?
years
No.
for his competitor to grow in political power.
True. You can't just grab someone off the street for a position like that.
Following this lead, Green didn't have to be the only one like that. How
That's
sure
all right.
are you of that?
Very. About 30%.
There we go. Success. Oh, wizard. What's the... There it is.
You're a wizard, Harry.
Send me an invite, and then I'll add you on Steam, and then from within the game client, I can send you an invite, and then you're at the mercy of when they approve it and do batches of invites. I didn't even get invited by anybody else. I just got a Steam notification that said I was invited by Valve, so I'll probably check it out with you as well. We can't stream it, but it's something I want to check out with other people because it's not my sort of game. It's definitely not my sort of game. And I played one game against bots, and it took about an hour, but it seemed okay. But yeah, if you're playing Valorant, I think it'll be your kind of thing. I tried to see if Tony wanted to play as well, but he wasn't really interested.
How much planning does it take to set
You're
up something
convincing.
like that?
I don't know. But
I
we
invited
need
a
to
couple of
figure
guys
out
from
who's
work
pulling
yesterday
the
as well,
strings
so
in all
maybe
this.
if we get a group together, we can do our own. I think it's teams of 6, so if we can get 6 players, that'd be cool. Just to get an understanding of the game. Okay, let's
Were you close with Seth?
talk to Sarah again. Who the fuck is
Sure.
Seth? Okay,
Who's
he was
my partner?
Oh, Seth.
Why do you ask?
Seth died last
I
game.
remember you mentioned that you even talked with him about synchro problems.
We'd been sitting in a car for several dozen years. Had to talk about something.
The first time he ended up reconstructing an Icarite?
Mm-hmm.
You blaming yourself?
Cops look out for their partners.
I got it. Thanks, man. I saw it pop up just down there.
Yeah.
I'll add you after this.
I blame myself.
I'm going to finish
I hope he gets
playing
back on
through
his
this
feet
game. I
after
think
all
I've only
this.
got it less than an hour to go, and then I'll jump on and I'll hook you up.
Okay, let's try to draw some conclusions.
Honestly, I see two main possibilities. Or we're just seeing a small part of a bigger plan by someone who's always 2 steps ahead of us. Or Green's plan played out with Kovalev's help.
Mm-hmm. How do you figure?
Fuck, I don't know. He has access to some advanced tech. He managed to make contact with you in the Red Room. He knew everything that happened. Like he was in Green's head. I thought Green just committed suicide, but now I'm having a tough time buying that. Sorry, I've got a lot of thoughts. What do you think? Who's behind all this? Murderer or Green?
The more important the decision, the less certain, huh?
We're out of time for mistakes.
I'll admit our alleged killer knows a lot, but we don't have enough evidence that taking control of bodies is even possible. Green wouldn't be so easy to manipulate. He held this city by the balls for hundreds of years. Seems he decided to go out in a blaze of glory and burn it all down.
If Green planned it all, then what role did the killer play in everything? So, what's his next step?
The motherfucker leaves no trace. The trail's cold.
Why haven't we heard of him before? He's a pro, after all.
Criminals are still in their learning curve when they do their first crimes. They leave more traces behind.
I'll check similar poisoning cases in recent years.
No, poison may have been removed from reports. Check the final death.
Oh, I think I have something. 2 weeks. No, shit. I was wrong. Forget it.
Sarah, rewind.
No, you can't touch your own case, or reconstruct it, or explain it. You can't defend yourself.
I'm the only one who can.
Oh, the fucking savior of the world. Can't you let go just this once?
You know the answer.
Damn you. Hang on.
I have to... What's this?
A new earpiece. This one shouldn't be so easy to spot.
Velvet.
Ah, thanks.
Can't spot it if I've shelved it. This again. Sarah! No, it's not Sarah. What's my... I don't even know my wife's name. That's how much attention I've paid to this story. Sarah's the chick in the wheelchair that's been helping me all game.
Rachel!
Rachel. Rachel, that's my wife's name. Key plot point in the story. We already did this. I can get there. I'm gonna get there. Rachel! Rachel!
Looking in the mirror at yourself, sometimes the scariest thing imaginable. But it was time to face myself on my own, without dragging anyone else down.
Riots in the city are drawing near to Green's farewell location, Central Park. Everyone in the area is asked to leave the area for their own safety and security, according to the police.
Dude, are you there? Hello? This guy looks shady and he's connected.
Oh, this guy's a pole. Wait for me. We'll get it sorted together.
Seth?
Who else, genius? The voice of your conscience?
You're not really here. You're just a cocktail of desynchro
proper
and memories
tweaking
with
out,
garnish
yeah.
and trauma.
Dude, you really don't get it. Don't do anything or you'll do something stupid. I just entered the initials and Hestia asked, am I satisfied with my work? They're calling from the top about it. This will end worse than usual.
You know I gotta do this. I need to know what happened.
Fine. But what if you don't?
I will. Whatever it takes.
I can't cover your ass if you do this. Jay!
We just received word of gunshots in Central Park. The crowd is panicking.
Farewell to a great man. Who is that? Oh, that's Edward Green. Okay. I'm gonna stop doing that.
Truth is said to heal. The problem with this statement is that there are only two kinds of medicine that work. Those with an awful taste, and narcotics.
Train crash site. Okay. Description unpaid. All citizens are obliged to abide by the general rules of use as defined by the Code of Bodies under penalty of a fine. Code of Bodies.
James, are you there?
Good to hear you.
I'll be on the line, but remember, in this place, desynchro can be deadly. Got any symptoms yet?
Thanks. Never felt
It's
better.
Rachel just hanging out in the train. Why is that? What the fuck? Why is that? Why's the ground clear there? Your transparent cement, huh? Why is that like that? What? Oh, is that a... It's not transparent. That's just the reflection in water. Holy shit, I am a dumbass. It looks like it's transparent. Okay. If you're watching, Chris, sorry. Fuck.
Damn it.
I can't see anything. Do you think there are any traces left after all this time?
I was here. How am I not one big lead?
Are there any tracks in the first car? Any tracks?
Most of the blood evaporated in the fire. Maybe the UV will detect something.
Maybe.
No ticket jokes, conductor?
Anything?
That
28.
motherfucker had to shoot everyone.
Tickets,
So many
please.
bodies lost.
What?
Why can't I remember anything? Rachel had a similar one. She recorded lectures with it.
Watching the neon lights of the fading city. Oh no. What? No, please! I'm begging you!
So many different people. Shoe print.
Is it
I was ankle deep in blood.
It's mine.
This is mine.
James?
I don't
That's
have
what I
enough
just
information to reconstruct. Refusal of body credit. This guy just hit the memory bank from here.
Probably like most of the victims.
They had nowhere to run or hide. There's something here. I have to check it out. Some bodies were permanently damaged.
What the fuck?
The frame looks shot through. I'll check it. Looks familiar. It fits my gun. Did I? No.
I've had my memory wiped or something.
I need to look for more evidence.
I don't know if reconstructing it.
There was a major firefight here before the derailment. I'll check where the shooter was.
You were gonna say something, Sarah, before I rudely cut you off?
Who shot them?
I remember
I did.
this.
It's
I
100%
was
gonna be
chasing
me.
a guy. A dealer. Motherfucker was armed. Looks like he was standing around here somewhere. I already have a lot of data. I'm going to reconstruct.
James, think again. The reconstructor will try to use your memories because you were there.
It'll be fine, Sarah.
No, you won't.
This won't go well.
James, wait for me. I'll be back in a moment. I have something. I'll explain later.
Shit.
Hell? What's
She
going
told
on?
you not to do it, bro.
We'll get through this difficult moment together. Can't remember? I'll tell you what happened.
I was chasing a dealer who was running away in the crowd.
You shot up those people.
Just shot a stranger. This is a cool mechanic.
Look, then. It's you, James. The real you.
I can't believe this crap. You're manipulating me.
Oh, how did, at that range, that distance, how did I shoot a random person? What the fuck am I doing? Obviously wasn't listening at police training.
You're pathetic.
I could have shot him there.
It wasn't me.
Dude, why would you take that shot? And that one.
He overwrites my memories? How does he know about the train? From a synchro test? Is this how he brings out memories?
Get out of my head!
Are you alive? Is that fucking blood?
Killer uses your memories against you, like a parasite. Squeezes into gaps left by the desyncs and modifies them. I don't know. He hacked synchro tests and finds out everything? He does it somehow.
Run away from there. Come home and we'll talk about it. Don't reconstruct any further, understand?
Oh,
I can't be with you now.
Reconstruct more.
What?
I'll explain later. Ugh, my body is in trouble. Okay? Over and out.
Why do people keep leaving you?
I need to get to the next car.
Salt and sugar are the white death. Oh.
As long as you don't get consumed by frustration.
You've already learned it once. This time it will be faster. Don't think I'm doing too good.
What? What's going on?
Did you know that in the last synchro test I talked about us? I understood that you would never accept my decisions. Life ends. Even memories fade away. Nothing else will happen. We tried. I know. We were stupid. That would be wrong. We would be bad people. We really are. Because we're still alive.
She would never. It's my own fears, feeding on her death.
What happened in the second car? Chances are I shot this joint up as well.
Constructing this is gonna be Sisyphus work. The difference is Sisyphus tried to cheat death, not to immerse himself in it.
Adam Drew. Okay.
Rachel had one. She wore it to games, until it broke into pieces.
Christopher Otterbein, number 29. Shopping list. Demo tubes, premium tubes for guests. Prepare something so it won't get boring. Someone's going to a party or organising a party.
What happened here? Didn't even have time to yell. A mortal wound. Why can't I remember anything? Starting to look like a graveyard on wheels. I'm moving to reconstruction.
Oh, good. It's me shooting randos again.
You always think you're someone you're not.
Why am I just shooting you, Joyner?
Dealer
Who
on
am
the
I?
run. I had to have a clean shot.
This is literally me in this train. Pulp Fictioning the shit out of it, shooting everything other than my target.
You didn't fucking care at all.
No, I was just shooting up fucking random
I
train
will not
passengers.
kill. I didn't kill anyone.
You feel the truth. You can smell it under your skin. Can you feel it rotting?
Why can't I remember it?
You do remember.
Okay.
Sydney.
Let's assume that's true. I shot everyone like a madman. What's next?
Have a look.
I'm well keen to be walking around on broken glass on a train this high up in the air.
You needed to punish someone.
Is this some kind of test?
If it is, you think you passed? You left them in Green's basement. Judge and executioner in one.
You're judging me? How many have you killed? You can do it. You know what's real.
Interesting. You remember what you felt. You remember the taste of blood from biting your lips.
I was in a frenzy. I wanted to get him and...
Every fucking time. This better get explained because, like, oh fuck! I do, and then I got him. So that's just something. Oh no, I shot him.
I hit him. That was all that mattered. He couldn't get far.
he go?
They lead to the third car.
Are you ready?
Why do you have to be so annoying? He got hit hard. Why didn't he give up?
Seth Hills 1137.
Recognize that car anywhere. Seth had a distinct style.
Car? So a car crashed into the train? Oh, there's the car. That's just the bonnet. Oh. The number plate. 9X9495. Okay.
The dealer was standing here somewhere and bleeding. We'll try to reconstruct.
Why did you take her from me?
I don't know what's going on. Do you know who I work for?
No.
Don't you know who I am?
Lunatic!
We'll work this out with the boss.
I'll shoot down this car and we'll all die.
Go ahead. But you're telling me one way or another. Who told you to sell Rachel the poison?
What? Who?
Who is he?
He doesn't know anything. A counter-terrorist team's on the way.
He's aiming at the car! Get the fuck out of here!
Are you crazy?
You were good, son.
Hey, man.
Real good.
Thanks for your prime.
Maybe even the
I'm
best.
off to bed.
See you, dude. I'll send you that invite before I go to bed tonight, so hopefully you'll get an invite the next day or two. Thanks for hanging out. And thanks for the prime.
Why
Very
did
much
you
appreciated.
do that to Rachel?
You still streaming regularly?
Yo!
I need to check you out some more.
Names!
This was the last good day of your life.
Wait, who shot at who then? Okay. When the WoW raid's back on. Cool. Okay.
Is that working?
I'm losing
Oh,
control.
hey, dude. You're very quiet.
Oh, is that better? My mic was way away from my face.
Yeah. I think that's alright. I can hear you now. I just adjusted my game volume. Normally I've got to adjust the game down a little bit anyways. And oh yeah. It's me. I gotta rebalance you a little bit. That should be heaps better. It's cracking. Nearly finished, I think.
I'm just jumping
This sequence
now
is
to
pretty
my
cool.
tube.
Oh, yep. Yep. Had one of the devs in here before. He was watching.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Yeah. One of the animators.
Is he
In
like
fact, when we
Pete
get...
Goodman's Rob?
He's like, what do you think? And I'm like, it's pretty and I'm enjoying it and it runs really well now, but like, don't ask me about the story, dude. There's a running gag that like...
No!
Yeah, I don't follow the story very well at all.
Yeah, but he asked if you're having fun and you said yeah, and that was...
Yeah, I'm enjoying the game. It is their first game as a developer, as a
Why are you
studio.
doing this?
You're dragging yourself to the grave.
He obviously read my bio. He said fellow animator, and I was like, bro, I don't think I got back to him on that. But if he watches this back, yeah, I went to school for 3D animation for gaming, and then decided it wasn't a viable career before getting there.
I'm tired of you being sorry. The world is tired to see you too.
Mostly because I wasn't that talented, and also all the work overseas and stuff.
It's a fucking hard thing to do.
It's a hard industry to be in. Yeah. And I had young kids at the time. Like it was a dream that I didn't get to. I guess I got to realise it by going to video game development school. But
yeah.
Stop! Are you fucking crazy? Want to play with a knife? Do you?
then again, I'm talking to you and not following the story. I think I'm about to like. I'm gonna stab myself. What am I doing? Ghostface is still talking to me on the regular.
We are cruel.
Oh,
and you are a sadist when you look at me like I can take away your pain.
Yeah. And turns out Sarah's like a 80-year-old woman in a wheelchair, by the way.
Oh yeah? She's just haunting your dreams?
Yeah, I think she she leased her body to someone else or something. I really need to unpick this. I will go watch a YouTube video after this and be like, okay, cool, what the fuck did I just play?
And then you make some more lore videos.
Yes. Keep an eye out for my Nobody Wants to Die lore videos.
My confession.
Really go into depth on the story and how it's all intertwined. I don't want to go into it right now though, because like I'm just confused. I might give spoilers. I'm ruining the ending right now by not. Holy shit. It's crying babies, man. Did that play?
I saw in your eyes that you stopped
I didn't
believing
hear it,
in
but
me.
I've got my volume off.
I let you down.
I might need to fix
For a
some
moment.
audio commands. I'm not sure the audio commands.
I even felt like I cared.
Thanks.
Help me! I don't have the strength anymore.
Actually, I need to know if that did work. Why did that not work? Oh, it did work, it was just quiet. Yeah.
You lost a long time ago, James. You're a walking corpse. I can feel your mind getting weaker by the minute.
You motherfucker.
You gave up a long, long time ago when you had everything. It wasn't hard life that destroyed you. Stop hitting yourself.
James!
Stop hitting yourself. Stop hitting yourself, James.
James! I've been talking to you for 10 minutes!
How is Sarah? Is she talking in my ear
Give
again?
me a sign of life. Get in touch immediately. James! Hello? James, I need your help. Salma is, my body's in the middle of a riot and it's in danger. James, are you okay?
Yeah. But I'll regret this in the morning. I had a bad feeling about all this. A revolution is like an amputation. When it comes too late, it's sure to bring blood and pain, and as likely as not, little else.
James, where are you going?
Don't worry, I'm just below the park. I don't want to run into our friends in blue. I'm already flying over.
Close all airspace. I repeat, close the airspace over the park. Regroup on 57 and stop them from getting south. I will be there soon.
It's not an easy day to be a police chief.
It's not easy for anyone.
Central Park. Okay, there's like a right going on down there.
Green could not have picked a better epitaph for himself if he tried. A forest of fake trees that last forever without actually being alive. What exactly happened?
All I know is the mob ripped through the police cordon and attacked the rich folks at Green's celebration.
Shit.
Okay, well I guess we're crashing now.
The game crashed.
No. The car crashed. Sorry, the game's running mint. The game.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry, I was just running a bit behind and I was like,
No, you're right. Sorry, yeah.
Are you
Hello,
there?
James? Jimmy?
I've lost my vision. Talk to me.
Copy.
James! Oh, you're alive. You okay? Did you get hit hard?
Did I get hit hard?
James, are you
It's been in
okay?
a car crash. Get out of my ear
Think
for a minute,
so.
woman.
I had a hard landing. Report a police car crashed near me.
Did you literally run into one of our friends in blue?
There he is! Quick!
Report it. Someone's coming.
He's still breathing! The fucker's hiding!
Back up.
Get him!
One sec.
This guy doesn't have much time.
Shit. Don't do anything. You can't risk it right now.
And
Use the
rip
siren.
out his Icarite. Leave me alone! What the fuck? Another cop? I'll finish him off so he doesn't get away!
Oh shit, am I gonna get to shoot someone here?
No! Wait! Let's get the second one.
Oops.
Up above! Look out! Police, drop your weapons! Freeze! Run!
I think I might have just got that guy killed. I made the decision at the time, and I'm gonna have to live with that.
They make it in time?
More or less. At least they didn't rip his Icarite open. What about Salma?
She got to the center of the riot. Now she's heading back. Head south and you'll run into her.
How fast is she moving?
Pretty fast and steady. I don't think she's hurt. We don't know if someone's after her.
So you know how it's got that mechanic where you wind back time and stuff like that? So the last section just before you joined, when I was on the train, as I went through the carriages, I was following the story along, and there was a guy I was chasing through the train before the crash. And as I'm replaying the memory, I shot multiple civilians trying to shoot the guy I was chasing with what could only be described as the worst aim and timing of my shots that you could possibly have. The guy's literally,
it was
as he...
excessive collateral damage.
Yeah, excessive. As he runs past other passengers on the train, he like pushes them and uses them as like a shield. And for some reason, every time I just decide to take a shot and headshot the person that he's using as a shield. Like, you need to go back and watch it.
Yeah,
It's
I'll go back and
comical.
watch that. You need to make that into a
about this car
Yeah, I'm just like, yeah, I'll go back. Yeah, no, I haven't done one in a while, but I should go back and find it and just be like, what the fuck? Like, yeah. I was like, have I gone completely nuts? Like, I'm just shooting up fucking civilians on this train. Like...
back your plate. An APB for a police car was sent out automatically.
Great.
They took my plate. Who took my plate? What? Justice to the rich. Wait. Does that mean the rich are deserving of justice? That doesn't make any sense. I don't know if that's the correct use of justice. I know they mean the rich will get what they've got coming, but justice to the rich doesn't make any sense.
A great day for scrap dealers. Not for anyone else.
I was in like the rich will get justice upon
Yeah,
themselves
yeah,
for the wrongs
yeah.
that have been done. The rich,
You can take it to mean as in like justice is coming to the rich, or the rich are deserving of justice for themselves.
No, as
I'm
in,
not
like,
sure.
Yeah, no, I got you. Yeah.
All right. Let's steal the catalytic converter off this thing while we've got access to the underside of the car. All right, and then moving on.
The road's closed. Gotta go around it. I see some kind of statue.
How big?
Pretty fucking big.
Great. Probably the Morai statue from Green's exhibit, where his farewell happened. Head towards it.
I'm trying. Go through the park.
Please hurry.
Something keeps bugging me. Whose idea was it to say goodbye to Green here?
I don't know. Probably the city. It was the last exhibition he sponsored. Why does it matter?
I'm wondering if this could have been planned.
You think everything that's happened here was also part of Kovalev and Green's plan?
Look, everything happens on the day of Green's funeral. And it all started with him.
Well, as
Oh my
far as
God, I found the
paralyzing
entry.
city and causing chaos. Well, it works.
Yeah, boy.
But what was the goal? Or a step toward the goal?
I don't
let's,
know, honestly.
Let's light Melina on fire to kick off the end game. Actually, there's a lot of glowing trees here. We're going to need a lot of maidens.
As if every shout, scream, and noise in this city cancel each other out. As if all of this was meaningless.
I got that.
I can see the place for the ceremony.
Great. Head
I need to make a new chair, and I think you'll know where I'm going with this. So remind me if I forget, because we've talked about this recently, and I think we talked about it, and then we forgot what the cheer was. But
what did you say the statue
Blues
was
Brothers.
of?
I need to remember the Blues Brothers
That explains
cheer.
a lot.
Yes.
Morai were the goddesses of fate. All I know
You
is
know
that
what
they
I'm getting
watched
at?
over the
I
lifetime
know
of
what you
mortals
get.
and the gods.
Yeah.
Oh, nice. I have to take a roundabout route to them. How's Salma?
Slowing down. She seems to be running out of strength.
This game's got some fucking good atmosphere, I'll give it that.
Kara? I couldn't believe when the system spat out your name, and you
It's a police
just
chief.
happened to be in the middle of this shitstorm. Listen, I need your help. Jane Salma's in danger.
What are you doing? Don't get him involved.
The famous psychologist, Jane Salma? What the fuck have you got to do with her? Wait a minute. She was taking care of Green, right? I need to get her out of here. You've been screwing with the case this whole time? After I told you to drop it? Of fucking course you couldn't. You are under arrest.
Boss.
Damn you. I don't have time for this anyway.
Over. Oh. Police chief just shot me. Told you he was in on it.
Watch out! A car! Fuck!
Oh, that reminds me of another clip that I want to get for a meme on the channel. There's a clip, I think it's from a Bollywood movie. I don't know if you've ever seen it. But he's like, he's in a car park somewhere, and he's holding his gun out as like a 4-wheel drive comes flying at him, like a Jeep or something, and he shoots it in the tire, and the car flips and it rolls over him, and as it's passing over his head, he reaches in and pulls the driver out of the fucking car. I need to get that. You might not have seen it. I think it's an old one, but when I find it...
I don't remember that.
Yeah, when you see it, it'll be... What a shit ending, says Tony. Dude,
Tony playing this one as well? Or no, I don't know.
No, he's just... He's here. I haven't got the chat up. I'll bring the chat up.
Can you hear me? Head to the statue!
I'm going.
Save her, please! It's really close now!
Save her, please. Please bring her back. I don't know if it's a shit ending or not, because I legitimately couldn't tell you much about what's going on in the story, because that's just who I am. Not because it's poorly written, not because it's not poorly executed, it's poorly executed, just because it could be spelled out for me like I'm 5 and I'd still be like, uh-huh.
That doesn't necessarily mean anything.
Do you see her? She should be out there somewhere. If they got her, please tell me. Find her.
Sarah, I'd be upset as well. She's literally in your body, isn't she? Or have I misunderstood?
She must be somewhere straight ahead. Can you see her? Is she okay?
I don't know yet, but I'll find her. There she is.
Why is she shooting at me?
Good morning, sunshine! You're too late! She belongs to me!
What do you want from me?
From you? Not a thing. You were just an accident. You get points for determination and for sober moral judgment.
Sober?
If you see the fall of this world so clearly, why defend it?
Who are you to Green and Kovalev? What did you have in common with them?
Over the years, I've watched people look away, go blind, lose their humanity. I had to use them to shake the world up. I just need to dish out justice one more time.
Justice is my thing. How long have you been watching me? You take credit for their actions. They acted alone.
How long have you been watching me? You sure spent a lot of time on someone who's just an accident, huh?
Come out. Show me what you've got.
Show me what you got.
Show me what you got. One more time? Kovalev and Green are the ones who did all the work. You did nothing. You're nobody. You hid in their shadow.
She's shooting at me.
Poor tormenting a pregnant woman! I made them do it!
See how close I can get.
You need to put that gun down. It's psychosis. This happened to Green and Kovalev too. Put the gun down, please.
She's just been shooting at me. She must have emptied 3 clips at me, and then as soon as I've got it dead straight, she's like, "Oh, please put the gun down. We'll be friends now."
Sarah. I mean, Salma. Is that you? Fight him! Take back control!
Fight him? You think someone's controlling me, right?
Wait. What?
Let's fight him together.
Oh, this is good.
We'll fight him together.
This James has less of an idea what's going on in the story than I do.
It's just me. He's taking over your body. It's happened to me too. You can beat him. You gotta fight.
I can't see what you see, or hear what you're hearing, or feel what you're feeling. But I know even Green struggled with something similar. It's desynchropsychotic disorder.
Desynchro? What?
Probably our Icarite. Our mind has a limit.
It can only handle a certain number of traumas and reincarnations. Until it gives out.
I don't know if I can help you, to be honest, but I'll try. You just have to let me go, okay?
You killed him, didn't you? Green's dead because of you.
What? I tried to help him, but I'm not a miracle worker. If someone's been wearing down his psyche for centuries, how am I supposed to fix that? Fucking how? Please. I'm exhausted. Put the gun down.
She's tricking you, dude. Shoot her.
You can trust me. Drop it.
Please.
Man, that is kinky the way she changes her voice like that. Do I shoot or do I throw the weapon? Quick, it's ticking. What are we doing? Throw it. Throw it away. No. Oh, fuck, she ended me. It's a draw. Oh, wait a minute. That was Sarah's body. Whoops. Sorry, Sarah. You're a good companion for the game. But, yeah, looks like you're stuck in the wheelchair with the old lady's body. What was option 3? I turned it on myself, probably. Alright, well... Scorched Earth. If I can slaughter people in a fucking train, then I can kill the main character, one of the characters in the game, right?
James?
I stopped him.
He tried to bolt.
No! Did she...
He was in your body. I had no choice.
I think I just totally screwed Sarah. Shh. Am I gonna make it to Rachel? Oh, option 3, I should have just timed it out to see what happens. Maybe. I mean, it was kind of funny to have shot her though. Yeah.
Rachel!
Rachel! Is that even Rachel? Rachel was blonde. I don't think that was even Rachel. Was that Jane? Again, not paying attention. This must be the ending. I think there's like 5 endings, so I'm gonna go watch them off screen and make sure.
Just pull them up on stream like you did the other. Well, I don't remember what game, but you watched a couple of the ending. Oh, maybe Elden Ring at the end.
Elden Ring,
you showed
Elden
all
Ring,
the
yeah.
Yeah.
It's alright. Tony's looking forward to my 6-hour long lore video. We were already talking about that before. Gonna do a Nobody Wants to Die lore video. That might actually be funny if I did a series of videos where I try and explain the story of a video game I've just played.
Yeah.
And not understood.
And people would be like, he just put 50 hours into this cunt and he doesn't know a thing?
There we go. James Carr. Have I been retired? Have I been put in the bank? Is that what that was the terminology, wasn't it?
Turn in your badge and your
banked?
gun. Put on ice, maybe?
Yeah, something like that. Well, this is very Matrix, isn't it? Well, I didn't do good. I think that's the ending I got. Critical Hit Games. There we go. All done. We'll let the credits play out, as is tradition. So we're looking for, in the credits, under animators,
I dragged my
we're
feet
looking for
calling
Chris.
for a long time.
He's the fellow that joined
Chris,
us.
Chris was hanging out in
obviously,
stream just before,
But
yeah.
it still wasn't easy. Bits and pieces of our last conversations haunt me at night. I still can't put them
I
together.
think his
I
name was
believe
Polish.
that
Maybe
you had
they're a
your
Polish
reasons.
developer.
I have to believe it, even though I'm having a hard time. I don't
Oh,
know
that'd be
what
him
happened
there.
to Selma.
Christoph?
I think they
Oh, there's two
transplanted her into a
Christophs.
new body, but
3
she doesn't
animators.
make
2 of them are
public
called
appearances.
Chris. Okay.
Maybe she's gonna think, or
Well, welcome, Chris A or B.
I'm
Thanks for
just
hanging out.
guessing here. Too much of that, and I'll lose it. But I'm not just gonna sit around on the ass of this body. I thought a lot about the chief's involvement in the whole thing. Remember how we were sure he was crooked? I got a bunch of dirt on him, and I'm gonna use it. After all, I've nothing to lose. Worst case, I'll end up on the shelf next to you. Keep your fingers crossed for me, partner.
Oh, Czech Republic, okay.
Wait, is this Czech Republic still a thing? Yeah, no, it's got to be.
I think so.
No. I thought Czechoslovakia was old school.
Is that even the same thing? Czechoslovakia and Czech Republic? I mean,
Oh,
I do like it when we get
maybe.
really ignorant about these types of things
Yeah.
on stream. Like, so apologies. Yeah. I can admit when I'm ignorant to things, and yeah, that I'm not sure about. I would Google. The game was pretty good in the end. The pacing was pretty good. There was some all right mechanics in there for that sort of game. I mean, it's not.
I enjoyed it enough that
simulator.
eventually I'll go out and buy it for myself to give it an actual playthrough where I'm watching and paying attention to it.
Yeah.
I enjoy that like cyberpunk sort of whatever that genre is called.
I think there's
like,
probably a lot
dirty.
of new. Oh yeah, cyberpunk.
Like dirty
I guess it's
steampunk
cyberpunk.
sort of
Yeah.
thing. Like,
yeah. I was going to say, I'm sure there's a lot of nuance in the story and clues and how it all fits together. And right from the beginning, throughout, there was a bunch of like options that were like, oh, it tells you like the decision you just made will affect the story. So that's cool. I mean, actually, when I was looking at the guide the other day, there was about 5 endings, and I think some of them were like they had been named. I'm just wondering if I just got the shittest ending. Oh, there was Aussie, Australia, New Zealand branch, managing director, head of finance. Very international, actually. Who have they all? So he said there was about 30 developers, and it would appear that for a first-time game company, there's no way they're all developers. That must be like all the different offices for the publisher or something. Which, get out of the credits. You guys did nothing. No, it is Polish. There you go. Yeah. Ministry of Culture and National Heritage, Republic of Poland. Play on. It's the publisher. Pretty cool hit games. Very good. There we go. I still had 2 hours to play.
what do you mean you still had 2 hours to play?
I had 2 hours to play coming into tonight.
Oh, yeah, I got you. Yeah.
Alright, I'm going to end stream there. And, yeah. Alright. Oh, that was Nobody Wants to Die. Stay tuned for my lore video, where I'll definitely explain all the plot points that you've all probably missed watching that. Like, I really pick up that stuff, so... Anyway. Thanks for hanging out. Yeah. Next stream, I think... Are we doing Conquer? Is that what we're doing?
I hope so. Man, that'd be cool.
I mean, it's set up. I can run it.
Fucking do it then.
I've got it running at, like, 1440p. Like...
so good. I don't
like
even remember
upscalers and stuff. It looks crisp.
It would have been
it
the
looks
480
really
or what?
nice. Oh man,
Yeah?
like
Oh,
it would have been like 480 by 360 or something like that. And when I first ran it on the emulator, I was like, oh Jesus, I'd forgotten how bad the N64 was. I don't know if I can do this. And then by the time I finished tinkering last night, I was just like, yeah, right, like this actually looks pretty good. And I fixed my control issue as well. I actually went into the emulator and you can't invert
because it's the one joystick. Oh, invert.
No,
yeah,
you
why
can't
would you invert?
because left and right was inverted as well, right? So imagine. Imagine this is Conquer, right? And when you're using the camera back here, so when you press left on the stick, it would move the camera left, which basically moved the view to the right. So when you push right, so you're moving the camera behind. Whereas normally with the camera, when you push left, you want it to look left or look right. Do you know what I mean? So I had to invert the controls. So I've inverted the controls in the actual emulator, and now it's actually usable. Like, yeah, it felt pretty good to me. Because I could have adapted, but then you know what happens, right? I play that whole game with an adapt to it being reversed, and then I go back to a normal game, and I feel like absolutely like shit at it. So anyhow, I'll decide what's next, but it may well be Conker's Bad Third Day, which I never thought I'd be streaming an N64 game this year, but there we go. Alright, I am out. Thanks for watching. That was Nobody Wants to Die. See yous.
Chapter 1. I walked to school 18 miles each morning, milked the goats, plucked the chickens, played hooky, caught fireflies, went skinny dipping in the watering hole, said my prayers every night, and got whipped with a maple switch twice a week. That was life. Chapter 2. My father went off to fight in the war to end all wars. It didn't. What was left of him came back in a pine box with a flag on top. End of chapter 2. Next, I went to officer school, and 20 years passed at the speed of a dream. A wife, a son, a daughter, a poodle. Chapter 3, another war. Arms and legs blown off like popcorn. Eyeballs gouged out figuratively and literally. Men put on shows under the palm fronds, dressed as women in hula skirts. That was life. In the meantime, somebody else's story. A man thinks up a number, divides it by 1 trillion, plugs it into the square root of the circumference of the Earth, multiplied by the speed of a splitting atom, and voila, progress. I'm not a scientist. You are. End of chapter 3. Junior stargazers and space cadets. We watch transfixed as you enter into uncharted territories of the brains and spirit. If you wanted to live a nice, quiet, peaceful life, you picked the wrong time to get born. That's the speech.